crafty people. It's Rena, and I have a collection of Magnolia Tilda cards. This is not for a design team project, but I am going to tell you that I get my Wild Orchid Craft flowers from Gisella's Etsy store, Lavish Laces, and I will link her in the description box down below. I'm going to start with this one, and I used this color palette and this sentiment recently. I had these kind of in my stash, and they went really well with some of the papers that I have. So, you know, this is a simple collection of cards. I added some lace back behind here. I added a double border, a white lace, and forgive my nails, I am going to get those done today. And then this bright colored lace that really matches the paper and the flowers. A beautiful Wild Orchid Craft flower cluster with yellow berries, a few flower appliques in the back, and of course my little Tilda. I added some flat back pearls and bling, and then it pops up on some yellow trim, and there is your sentiment area. So that is card number 1. Card number 2 has a very different color palette. This is the card. And, you know, I just went through my stash of papers, and I just randomly, each one is from a different collection. I don't remember them all, but I do believe this is a Kaiser Craft collection. My sweet little Tilda, this is an older Tilda from several years ago. I used some flat back diamond kind of pearl-like trim there. On the edge, I used these Roxy berries, lavender and teal. I used some pretty box pleated lace that I had in my stash that matches nicely. And some purple trim and some more teal. My Wild Orchid Craft flower cluster, this does happen to be a Recollections flower. This is a butterfly I had in my stash. And then I have just a little bit of some cupcake liner peeking out there in the back. And then when you pop it up, I have the other half, because this is a layered butterfly, this butterfly and the one at the bottom. And I just added a bow applique to the center of that. We've got that same trim as here. I just added a layer of pearls, and that's your sentiment area. And that's card number 2. All right, let's see where we're going to go next, because I have a bunch. Card number 3. This is a new Marianne Designs die that I recently got, and I love it. I love how it embosses and cuts as well. You know, it's pretty simple. Colored up my Tilda. This is a very, very old Tilda, but I really like her. I embossed my sentiment, you can see. And my Wild Orchid Craft flower clusters. I added some really pretty berries I had in my stash, and a lot of the stores online carry these types of berries. I usually use the ones I get from my local craft store, but I had some of those. And these beautiful pearl sprays. I can't remember the name of the store I got them from. I added this layer of lace here, and then the bright lace to match the flowers. I added a lace bow. There's actually a bow applique, and then another Wild Orchid Craft flower. It pops up on these pearls, and there's your sentiment area. So that's card number 3. Okay, card number 4 is, I've had this Tilda in my stash for a long time. I've never used her before, but I had this sentiment that said best friends, and it looks a little bit, the friends part looks kind of like it's piped on there. So I thought, how cute to have the Tilda piping on the word best friends. So I just added some lace I had in my stash. There's kind of like a real light peach and then a more peach lace back here to match the colors in the papers. And, you know, I added a crinkled seam binding bow and a flat back bow. And then this pops up on more lace and pearls, and there's your sentiment area. So that's card number 4. All right, let's do one more. Okay, let's do, like I said, let's do one more, and we'll do this one. And I really like this little Tilda. I masked her and then put the fountain in the background. Just had some of this little dainty flower trim. And then I just really wanted like a climbing flower cluster. And I wanted to use these, which are something I've had in my stash for a while. So I mixed them with the whites. And then I added some of the green and the blue sprays to add a little bit more color. And then I did heat and emboss my sentiment that says "For You." I have this eyelet lace around the edge. Pops up on the pearls with more of the eyelet lace, and there's your sentiment area. So there is the 5th and final card in this collection. So there they are. If you're new to my channel, I always show the group of cards at the end and ask that if you want to tell me which one's your favorite. I really enjoy that, and if you tell me why, it's even more fun. So we'll start out with card number 1 is the Bliss card. Card number 2 is the With Love card. Card number 3 is the Just Because card. Card number 4 is the Best Friends card. And card number 5 is For You. So there you go. I will link in the description box down below the link to my eBay store. I do sell all my cards. Sometimes I create custom cards and then I'll create extra cards so that there's some to list on eBay. So if you're interested, click that link below. Thanks for watching. And if you have a custom order, please feel free to email me. That is also in the description box down below. Have a happy scrappy day. Bye.